Are you ready? Are you ready for the thrill of victory? Are you ready to taste victory? Are you ready to take your sports betting to a whole new level? Sit up, put your feet on the floor, because we have work to do. Welcome to the grind. Welcome to Cappers Nation, your weekly all things sports betting show. Tune in live every Thursday at 8 p.m. and Saturday and Sunday at 9 a.m. Eastern. Let us make you a more successful sports bettor.
No audio. There we go. Welcome, Cap Nation Live. No audio, and I ain't paying any attention to the live chat until I get it up and I see that there's no audio. So I do apologize for that one. Anyways, all you did was miss me talk about nothing. Welcome you guys all here. Welcome everybody. Cap Nation Live. Another Friday. We made it to the weekend, and it's going to be a good one. We're going to absolutely hammer the snot out of the books again, guys. So if you guys are just tuning in, if you're new to the channel, if you're one of the trolls that are coming over from Twitter that obviously I pissed off because I said, certain types of people are out there, Twitter touts, nose pickers, not showing any copies of tickets. If you're hearing one of those, make sure you guys hit that subscribe button right down below. That way you don't miss anything. Anything at all. You do not want to miss anything on any of the content. Not only do we actually bet the games we give you, we bet them for serious money. So get on board, guys, and let's have a great time. No, it wasn't a brew. I wish it was. I'm not there just yet. I am in the office. It is just a monster. But we will get to the brews. We will get to the brews. Going to be a great day. Eli says up 9 units. Are you up 9 units on the day? What are you up on? Let's take a look. Let's see who's here. Tom, what is going on? Michael, what's going on? Says took Mookie Betts plus 2 homers at plus 2,400. Easy money. If that was yesterday, congratulations. If that's for tonight, good luck. I did take him at plus 420 on 5 dimes. The max they allowed me to put on it was 200, but I did take it as just and that's for him to hit 1 home run or more. Mr. Watson, good afternoon. Mr. Allen, good afternoon. Brian S., what is going on? Absolutely a blowout in the soccer game. Not only did I bet both teams to score, I bet over 2.5 and 3, which I didn't have to be I almost said a foul word on here that starts with a P and ends with a Y. I didn't have to be a sissy and take the over 2.5 and 3 option. I could have just taken the over 9.5 and called it a day at a huge plus money. I also bet it in game over 8.5 as well when they were at 7. Ended up being 8-2. Barcelona getting their butts whooped. So I ended up making 1,000 on the over 2.5, over 3 option. I made $750 on the both teams to score option, and then $605 on the over 7.5 late in the game. So that one worked out splendid for me right there to start the day. Not too bad. Bo King, you have premium picks today? We do. We do have premium plays. They're on the website. There's 3 premium plays on the website. As long as you have access to premium plays, you've got access to them. I'm starting the day red hot myself, and my personal plays have been red hot. Another 2-0 day yesterday, sweeping the board. We went right back with the Cubs yesterday, as well as the LA Dodgers with the blowout winner, showing tickets of mine on Twitter to win $3,000, to win $2,000, to win $2,500 Fukuoka SoftBank Hawks to win 1,500 late last night. Yada, yada, yada. We've been making some money. Who else is joining us? Let's see. Mr. Warden, what is going on? What is going on? Thank you for joining us. Robert S., how you doing, sir? Thank you for joining us. Jeremy, how you doing, brother? Hope you're doing well, staying safe. Kyle B. in the house. Eli, what's going on? Says Tampa Rays, the Tampa Rays, baby, absolutely. That was our free play winner for everybody that was on that board yesterday, and we'll try and put another winner or two on there. Bo King in the house. What is going on? Aaron, what's going on, my brother? Trainwreck, Jeff, enjoying Vegas, hopefully. Big Tom Weiner, infamous Weiner in the house. Hopefully you're doing well, Tom. Thank you for joining us. Robert says, aside from the Munich game, it was a good day to bet soccer. Definitely it was. Congratulations, Brian, everybody else that's been hammering the wins. Yes, DeGrom is out today. That line instantly dropped like a rock. Robert S. says, you're among the living now. You're off the on-call rotation. That is fantastic. Jeff, you came to the room just to watch. Very nice, very nice. Got to get yourself a little set of AirPods with your winnings in tonight's game. You could be walking through the casino list and you don't got to go back to your room, although it'll be peace and quiet up there. Mr. Watson says, Montreal, wow. Yes, Montreal blowing out the Flyers unexpectedly today. No doubt about it, 4-0 early into the third. Not even 5 minutes into the third just yet. Coyotes falling late to the Avalanche 3-2. At least that's what the score update says, but it also says that the series is tied. Scores Mobile is completely whack right now. Yeah, Jeff, definitely nice and quiet up there. No doubt about that one. No doubt about that one. If you guys are watching on Twitter, Twitch, Periscope, or Facebook Live, you're in the wrong place. You're in the wrong place if you're on Facebook or if you're not on YouTube. So if you're on Twitter, Twitch, Periscope, anywhere else, come join us on YouTube. That way you can interact in the live chat with everybody else. It's always good to have everybody tuning in. We're going to go over some NBA. We're going to go over Major League Baseball. We're going to take a little live look at some hockey as well. And let me tell you, when it comes to the NBA, I don't think you could even get me to put $1 of your money on an NBA game today. No way, no how, not today, folks. Not today. How about that first quarter by the Heat? Hell, white men can't jump. That's what they say, and I can't shoot basketball. I can't shoot the basketball, all right? I can play hockey. I can play baseball. I can run. But I can't jump and I can't shoot. Unless it's a rifle or a pistol or a shotgun. And I could have done better than 13 points in the first quarter. Hot diggity dog. Hot diggity dog. Pacers up 51-38 in a do-nothing game. Thunder and the Clippers, another starless do-nothing game starting in an hour and 21 minutes. 76ers and the Rockets. You ain't going to see anything happen there, folks. Raptors and the Nuggets. Raptors winning 117-109. But you're good for 5 fouls. Absolutely. Absolutely. I am definitely good for 5 fouls. More if they would allow me a few extra as a handicap. That is for sure. That is for sure. Brian Watson says one premium play is canceled. Maybe your bet was canceled, but I haven't seen a report of anything canceled. I haven't seen anything come. I mean, maybe it's late to see me today, or I'm living under a rock, but it's I haven't seen one of the premium plays canceled for today. WNBA, are we going to discuss WNBA today? No, we won't be discussing WNBA today. Maybe in the future. Greg says, how about those Orioles? Absolutely. Baltimore breaking hearts and put money in the book's pocket. Robert Pitts, what's going on? Do I bet the WNBA? I do bet the WNBA. We actually put out WNBA, and I do bet it. I bet every single one that we put out. I just know I'm not going to have time to discuss the WNBA in today's live show. Never has. Did you find your ranch yet? We've got it narrowed down. We've toured two different sets, and one is just, I don't know. They got like, I don't know, what was it, like 60 different parcels to look through, and we looked through a few of them, toured a few of them, and then we looked at another set very close to that set of ranches in the Williams area, and tomorrow morning after the live show, I'm heading up towards the New Mexico border in the St. John's area, Apache Site Grays National Park area, and we're going to be looking at a couple 40 and 80 acre ranches up there. So a lot more lakes over there. There's actually a lake that we can wakeboard or wake surf on. We can take the taiga out on that one, or I can take the bass boat, the Triton out, and go fishing. All have great hunting. I'm outdoorsman, so I hunt, I fish, rock crawl, all that good stuff. So looking at another set tomorrow. We have an appointment at, I think, 1 o'clock tomorrow. So after the live show, we'll start making the 5-hour journey up the hill again. But hopefully, we hope by tomorrow we'll have it narrowed down and we'll be able to make a better decision. Because I'm getting antsy. And for everybody that's not following along, I was up twice this week in the northern part of the state, northern mountains, looking at property to purchase a ranch. You watch too much Yellowstone and you start dreaming about having cattle, riding horses, hot diggity dog. So the Johnson Ranch will be coming. Now, the ones that we did tour, they actually had cell phone signal, and they were out in the middle, literally in the middle of nowhere. Literally in the middle of nowhere. And full LTE signal. That was definitely an attractive bonus. The option to be able to conduct work and business out on the ranch would definitely be an added bonus, to say the least. Would definitely be an added bonus. But we got one more set to look at, so we'll see. We'll see after tomorrow, hopefully. All right, so time to dive into the games. Greg says, Houston Astros over all day long. Aaron, what's going on, my brother? I hope you're doing well. Game of the week. On Monday, I had a game of the week. However, that was my makeup from last Friday's that was postponed. We played it on Monday. And I said earlier in the week I would still have my regular game of the week this week as planned. And for a second, I thought I was not going to get the pitching matchups that I needed for this play. And it was a split second. I was like, oh, shit, we're not going to get it. We're going to scratch it. And we just won't play it. However, we got exactly what we needed. And we're firing on it. Paul says, Kyle, chat, I need a solid free pick. My bankroll needs it. SOS. Well, I'm sure we'll be giving away a free play during the live show, so make sure you watch the live show. I'm sure we'll have something to give away for you. And, oh, what the heck happened there? There we go. But as far as needing something solid, game of the week is tonight. You have to be signed up by 8 p.m. Even though the game doesn't start at 8 p.m., it could be 8:05, 8:10, 9:10, 9:40, whatever the case may be. You have to be signed up by 8 p.m. Eastern Time. The cutoff is 8 p.m. Eastern Time, 5 Pacific for my game of the week. After that, the payment link will be coming off the website. So if you want something big that I'll be firing on, there you go. There you go. And it's $100. Comes with my guaranteed to win, or I give you my next one free. LT, what's going on? Congratulations to your daughter. Heading off to LSU to play softball. Congratulations, LT. I know your stress is relieved knowing that your daughter will be staying at home. And you can't beat that good education coming from LSU. Aaron can't believe the Phillies couldn't win a game. Killed me. Absolutely. The Phillies, the Angels last week, the Twins. A very uncharacteristic run with our system plays, which I think they're now 105-7 or something, like 105-8. I'd have to go back and look. But we'll bounce back. We always do. Follow the system. As long as you're following the guidelines of betting and you're not doing anything whack and crazy, you'll be profitable, and you should still be profitable if you've been on from at least the end of June. But nonetheless, they'll bounce back. Got a very big day of system plays, big weekend of system plays. And I was not supposed to offer this, but I didn't ask. If I don't ask, I'm not supposed to offer it out there. But I had a lot of people ask last week, this week, as well as today specifically, about our old, when we would do the buy 1 week, get 1 week free on our system plays. Anybody who buys a week of system plays today, and there's 4 for the weekend, plus an international one later tonight, so that's 5. Anybody that buys our system plays, buys a week, I will make sure you get a second week free on the house. It's $200 a week. So that's not getting emailed out or anything like that. Don't mind the cameras. I'm screwing everything up, playing with it. The whole system got changed and altered, so I've been tinkering with it while we're live. But anybody that buys a week of system plays, you will get a second week absolutely free on the house. So that's for today only. I'm sure I'll take some heat. But hey, I've taken a lot worse before from the company as far as heat goes for doing shit we weren't supposed to be doing. So for everybody that's asked me or emailed me, or if you have my cell phone that texted me, are you doing a buy 1 week, get 1 week free? Here is your opportunity. I hope you're watching. I sincerely hope you're watching. Kyle, they're $200. It's normally $400 a week, $1,500 for the entire season. But when COVID happened and they decided just to drop their prices and keep them low for the entire season, because originally it was supposed to be just Major League Baseball, and then we added in the KBO and the Nippon League. So it ends up you're actually going to get more system plays this year than you would have last year at the full price. So, but they decided before that just to keep it at the sale price. So they have the weekly rate at slashed in half at $200 a week, or the season at $1,000. The season is honestly the best deal. It's like buying 5 weeks. You get the entire season. And obviously, the longer you're on it, the more bang for your dollar that you get. But the weekly rate of $200, which is on sale, 50% off, it's get a second week free. So you're basically getting 2 weeks for the price of a half, in a nutshell. Tar Heel Tim, what's going on? Mauricio, how you doing, sir? Thank you for joining us. Big Tom says Judge and Stanton not in the lineup for the Yankees today. And yes, Canadians blown out the Flyers. It is 5-0. Pack it in, Flyers, unfortunately. Pacers up 58-44, up by 14 after 2 quarters of play. It's at the half, guys. Total on that one, what are they at? They're at 90. We're at 102. I think the total was like 219 or 218 in that one. So they have definitely dropped the ball. Definitely dropped the ball on that one. Absolutely. Chido says UFC tomorrow. Let's keep the winning going. Speaking of the UFC, I forgot I was supposed to make this announcement. And it should be on the website. I'm actually going to check while we're talking about it. For the UFC this week, the fight card is absolutely stacked as far as FC's fight picks. And he's been actually knocking the fight cards out of the park. He's been producing winning fight cards nearly every week. Now, a couple weeks ago, week before that, he definitely struggled on his max. Last week, swept the board with his max. He hit that big parlay. He hit the max fight pick. Yada, yada, yada. Now, there is no parlay this weekend. There is no max parlay, okay? No guaranteed max parlay. Another free UFC live show. I will not be live tomorrow afternoon. I'll actually be up in the mountains looking at a ranch. Will I give away packages? I'll see if they'll allow me to. I'll see if they will allow me to. But one thing that he is doing. Mauricio, I don't know of one that was. I don't see one. But one thing that he is doing, obviously the max fight pick, he won last week. He loves what he's putting out for the max fight this week. That's $25, just like always, guaranteed a winner. He'll take care of you, and he'll give you the next one free. But what he's doing is the actual UFC card, and he keeps winning these UFC cards, guys. The overall cards, all his top fight picks, etc., etc., etc. Mauricio, I don't see one that got canceled. I don't see anything on my side. But the entire UFC card, $15. It's normally $29.99. So basically half off for the entire UFC card. It's $15. The UFC will be posted on the website. I was told at approximately between 3:30 and 4 o'clock our time. So 6:30 and 7 o'clock Eastern time. I know the weigh-ins just wrapped up like an hour ago. And so he's finishing up the final touches right now. But it'll actually be on the website within the next hour to hour and a half. And then you guys will be able to fire and go bet it. So it's going to be fun, folks. It's definitely going to be fun. And if you're not on the UFC, you're missing out. You're flat out missing out. So if you're watching on Twitter, Twitch, Periscope, Facebook Live, come join us on YouTube. We do not monitor the chats over there. The chat is over here on YouTube, so come join us on YouTube, folks. Michael Snyder, how are you, sir? Thanks for joining us. A lot of packages. There's a couple packages where you get my Game of the Weeks for free. My big all-in package, you get my Game of the Weeks for free, but they cost a little money. Vincent Contreras, do I accept Cash App? I can, yes. Vincent, if you send me an email, I'll work out the arrangements with you and tell you how to pay for Cash App on which package you want and all of that stuff. I can definitely make it happen, though. BC Pop says, what's up, Kyle? Hope all is well. My man is for real, no BS. Shows us tickets of his plays he gives us. No doubt about it. Not only do I show tickets, I bet them live when we can mirror the screen, all of that good stuff. All that good stuff. You know, we're going to have a whole segment on this. We're going to have a whole segment on this. All these Twitter touts, nose pickers. I don't give a rat's ass if you're 5-1, 19-0. If you're not actually betting your games, what does it matter? What does it matter? It doesn't. It doesn't. Because you all know damn well, when you're just going down the list and you're circling, yep, I like the Yankees today, I like the Astros, I like this, I like that, I like the under in the Astros game, or I like this. That's a lot easier to do than when you're actually picking up your nutsack and you're putting it on the table and you're firing with your own money. There's not many people out there in this industry that will bet alongside you. Now, there are a few. Most of them will blur out their bet amount. Why is beyond me. They should be proud of what they're betting. And it doesn't matter if it's $20 or $20,000. Be proud of it. Show that you're real. Because you guys all know when you're just circling something for fun, I like this, I like this, I like this, I like this. It's a lot different than when you put your own money on it. So let's see some tickets, boys and girls. Mauricio says, sorry, Kyle, got here late. Just overheard you say something about buying some pack where you get Game of the Week free. My all-in package gets all of my Game of the Weeks for free. There's a couple... They're longer-term packages. The all-in package goes until the end of the World Series on November 1st. The year packages and stuff like that. I don't have any small packages that give the Game of the Weeks for free. The smallest one would be the all-in package, which goes until the end of the World Series. And I just posted above about it. And there it is right there again for you. Kyle says, I haven't seen but one or two cappers that will show it. And you're damn right. You are damn right. Not only will they not show it, if they do, they're going to blur out their bet amount. They want to show you a ticket. You know, if I'm going to advise you to bet a game, would you trust me if I was only betting $5 or $20 a game? Now, this is not a knock on anybody of you guys that are out there watching that are betting $5 to $20 a game. This is not a knock on you guys by any means. But would you guys actually take me serious if I wanted to say I am the big swinging dick, but I only bet 5 to 20 a game? Would you guys actually take me serious? I would hope you guys wouldn't. Because if you don't have a nutsack to bet your own games and believe in them enough to fire on them, then why should I ask you guys to fire on them? It makes zero sense. It makes zero sense. If I'm going to ask you guys to bet on a game and follow alongside me, then I should at least have the nutsack to actually bet on myself. It's my opinion. That's my opinion. Now, I could rant about this all day long. We could name names, we could point fingers, but that ain't going to do you guys any good. It ain't going to put any money in your pocket. But you guys should just know. You guys should just know. If you're going to be putting your hard-earned money on plays from somebody out there on YouTube, Twitter, wherever, through your email because you got an email advertisement, the people you're getting them from should actually be betting the games. And don't take their word for it, because I promise you, 99 out of 100, and if not more, are lying to you. Stan Gilbert says, hi, Kyle from Amsterdam. Like to buy a package, but I don't have a credit card. Can you tell how I can buy a package? Yes. If you email me, and I know somebody else asked me for my email, you can email me or the company. There's my email address. It's Kyle@cappersdirect.com or the company CD@cappersdirect.com. Remember, when you email the company, more eyes have access to it. When you email me, only I have access to it. So sometimes if I'm busy, the CD@cappersdirect.com is easier. But yes, we can take Bitcoin, Cash App. I think that's only in the United States though. But we can take Bitcoin. We can take any type of cryptocurrency. PayPal. It's not on the website, but we can take it. Cortland, what's going on? My brother says 99 out of 100 lie, if not more. No doubt about it. James JD says, I'm 11 and 12 on my picks for the last 3 days. I have tickets to prove. Fantastic. And it's not about you guys. It's more about people that are trying to sell their picks or put you on plays. You know what I mean? There's a lot of people out there that are trying to peddle their pick service or whatever their intent is, and they don't ever back it up. So, where'd my live chat go? Cortland laughing out of the 99 out of 100 lie, if not more. Definitely. Staying up, no problem. We appreciate you being here. It don't matter how bad your English or grammar is. Hell, we all know mine's horrible. I ditched so much English class in high school to go fishing. I had English first period. So I was usually at the lake catching the morning bite. So that's that. So we don't discriminate here. We definitely don't discriminate here. A lot of late pitching changes today, and we see that in this short season. We definitely see this happening a lot in the short season, and we're going to continue. So you guys definitely have to do your best to try and take advantage of that. Because if, for instance, with a lot of the books going away from listed in action, if you were on the Phillies earlier today, you were getting like plus 170, plus 180. Now, the Phillies are minus $1.10. You could have bet them earlier, got the plus 170, and DeGrom wouldn't be starting if you would have bet it earlier. Robert says, man, just my opinion, when you take a free pick from anyone, you have to do some of your own homework. It takes 2 minutes to grab a calculator and use Google. No doubt about it. The difference between us, and this is just our company, I can't vouch for any other service out there. When we give you guys a free play, unless I tell you, like yesterday, I said Tampa Bay is not on our premium play card or my personal plays, but it should be. And I'm going to bet it accordingly. I showed a copy of my ticket. I bet the game. I bet every which direction of the game. The total, first fives over for the team, for the game total over, the individual team totals over, and then Tampa Bay, which we put on that board. With the exception of that, any free plays that I actually give you guys are right out of one of our paid packages. Could be one of my personal plays, could be a premium play, could be a consensus play, could be right out of one of our NHL plays. So that's one big difference from us is when we give out a play, it's right out of one of our paid packages. I'm not just going down the list saying, take the Clippers, take the Rockets, take the Nuggets, take this, take that, take this, take Joe's mama, take your swinging. It's not. That's not how it happens here. So here is a fact. Here is a fact. Actually, two facts. For starters, the Pacers up by 16, 66-50, 8:44 left in the third. Fact number two. James JD says, basically what you're saying is you do your homework. Well, I bet for a living. So God, I'd hope I do my homework, because if you're dependent, I don't compare with friends or anything like that. But if I was just taking shit and throwing it against the wall and hoping it stuck, it would bounce back like that. All right? So, almost knocked over my monster. But if I'm chucking shit against the wall hoping it sticks for a play, I'd have been broke a long time ago. As far as the Oakland game, I'm completely off of that one. I have not paid much attention to it. As far as a pitching change, it was announced Luzardo to start an hour ago. That was Montas was scratched, is what it was for Oakland. So let's get the NBA out of the way. All right, let's get the NBA out of the way. And as far as for everybody that doesn't know, or that was asking about merchandise, shirts, hats, the mugs, that stuff, that should be on the website tonight. It's done. Dude, there's so many t-shirts out there that it's insane. They got, I think it was 8 or 9 of these monster boxes come in. Actually really nice. I'm hoping they give me one and they don't make my ass buy one. No, they should give me one. Give me a lot of them. I'll probably take a bunch of double X's at home, but they're actually really nice. Super nice Hanes tagless pre-shrunk cotton, super comfortable with the Cappers Direct logo, and pre-folded in the little bags. They're nice, and they should be on the website later on, as well as everything else. There's more t-shirts coming, new designs coming. So I might have created a monster. The person that was doing it had a little too much fun. Eli, unless you just miss a little ranting and raving, nothing crazy yet. We don't have any baseball for an hour. Tampa Bay, Toronto goes off in an hour. Richards on the mound, Tanner Roark on the mound for the Blue Jays. We're going to talk about baseball here in just a few minutes. The NBA segment, it's going to be quick, all right? It's going to be real quick, okay? This is what I think of the NBA today. If you're going to be betting the NBA today, there's 2 remaining games that serve zero purpose in life. With the exception of watching a subpar game, kind of like the Heat and the Pacers that's going on right now, there's 0 point in to put any money, any emphasis into the NBA today. Now, tomorrow, the play-in tournament, that's a whole different story. That's a whole different ball game when Memphis and Portland play each other tomorrow at 11:30 on the West Coast. Well, on the East Coast, but 11:30 on the West Coast. They have something to play for. The 2 remaining games today, the Thunder and the Clippers, the 76ers and the Rockets, there's nothing that matters today. So, for every $100 that you're going to go bet on the NBA, I'm going to save you some money. For every $100 that you go to bet on the NBA, so if you're going to bet $100, take 50 of it, send it to me. I'll send you a nice Cappers Direct hat, Cappers Direct t-shirt of your choice, small, medium, large, XL, double X, triple X. You can put $50 in your pocket, and you're coming out on top. $50 in your pocket and a shirt and cap. Now, if you're going to spend $500, then send me $250, put $250 in your pocket, and save yourself some money. There's zero purpose in betting the NBA tonight. All right, guys? There's zero purpose. That was actually just a joke. Don't send me your money, all right? But there's zero purpose in betting the NBA tonight. Anybody who tries to tell you otherwise is a flat-out fucking liar, excuse my language. And if cursing offends you, first of all, I'm a former sailor, and I speak sailor, all right? And if you don't know what that is, well, you're just not privileged. And second, this is a sports betting show, channel, and occasionally we accidentally drop an F-bomb. Robert Allen, how much is a Capper's Direct hat? Man, I don't know. I wore one the other day. I have a couple of them. I mean, I got the mugs. You know, I've been drinking out of the mugs. I got their little stress footballs with their logo on it. Shysters haven't even given me a t-shirt yet. No, actually, they just came in today. Or yesterday in the evening or whatever it was. But to be honest, I don't know, Robert. That's not my department. I'm in the business of picking winners, not selling merchandise. But I will find out for you. They're supposed to be on the website tonight. But I think they're like $20 or $24. They're actually really nice Richardson 112 trucker hats, fully embroidered, snapback, the mesh on the back. They're actually really nice hats. I won't wear a shitty hat, that's for sure. And then I think t-shirts are 20, and then mugs are 10 or something like that with free shipping or something. I think that's what they're doing, but don't quote me. But I'll find out, and they should be on the website later on today or tonight, I believe. It'll say store, and it'll click a link and take you to another one. So take you to another page of ours. I think it's going to be store.cappersdirect.com, something like that. Jeff says Tampa is a winner. So let's talk about the rest of the NBA today, and then we'll move on to baseball. What do you guys say? So here's the rest of the NBA talk. All right, let's move on to baseball. James JD, what's your email so I can send you my tickets? No need to send them to my email, JD. I do believe you. You can always post them on Twitter and tweet at me at CapNationKyle, or you could just do the hashtag CappersNation, and you'll be good to go there. You can always just, post them on Twitter with the hashtag CappersNation or CappersNationLive, and we definitely check them from time to time. But if you're really wanting to email me, you can email me, Kyle at CappersDirect.com. I can't guarantee that I'll reply. Maybe I will. I'm kind of a nice guy. Brian says over 10 in the Tampa Bay game. A lot of people are on it. We're going to start with that one first, obviously, because it starts at 6:37 on the East Coast. James JD, no space. All one word, Cappers Nation. All one word, Cappers Nation. Just one word. Okay, so the Tampa Bay game. Aaron, no joke there. No joke there. Patrick DeFord says Tampa, Toronto over, pitching matchup or ballpark. Now, here's the thing with Tampa and Toronto. All right, first of all, they're obviously not in Toronto. You guys know that. Max says under 10.5 in the Tampa game. Let's take a look at the pitching matchup. Let's start with Toronto first. You got Tanner Roark on the mound. Hole number 14's 1-1 on the year. Okay? He's had 3 starts. Actually, 2 starts. His first outing against the Nationals, back on the 28th of last month. He gave up 1 run on 3 hits. He had 5 Ks, no walks, for 5 complete innings. He pitched a pretty good game. As far as his second start against the Red Sox, he made it 3 innings. He gave up 4 runs on 3 hits. He gave up 2 home runs. He was absolutely tagged. A pitcher is either on or they're off. The umpire's either calling strikes that are right there on the outside or they're not. He walked 5 batters. He was completely off. And in 3 innings, he had 1 strikeout. He walked 5. Robert, what's going on? He walked 5. He gave up 2 home runs. He gave up 3 hits. And he gave up 4 runs to the Red Sox. With numbers like that, they should have been a lot higher than 3. The fact that he was halfway decent enough to hold them to 3 runs in 3 innings with 3 hits, 5 walks, 8 base runners in 3 innings, and only recording 1 strikeout. Shows a little bit. Now, what are you going to get out of him today? Remains to be seen. But if you go back to what he was doing towards the end of last year, you get out of September, all right? Get out of September, go back before that. He was rock solid for the most part. There was a couple games where he got absolutely tagged. Pittsburgh was one of them that tagged him a lot. Robert says, I'm sorry I cannot take Tanner Rourke seriously against the kids from Toronto. Buffalo, he had his usual 1 good start in already. Jay's team total over the park is a minor league ballpark. He says bandbox. There you go. That is a fact. That is a good note to have there. As far as Trevor Richards, a pitcher for the Rays, guys, I'm going to toss up when it comes to the total. I don't have a play on the total. We somewhere along the lines have a play on the side on this one. I'm not going to give away which one it is. But as far as Trevor Richards and his outings, he started 3 times so far. His first one against Toronto, he went 3 innings. He got beat up. Gave up 4 runs on 6 hits. Had 2 strikeouts, no walks. No home runs. Didn't give up the long ball. No dingers there. August 1st against the Orioles. Gave up 2 hits on 4 hits. 2 runs on 4 hits in 2 1/3 innings. 2 strikeouts and a walk. Against the Yankees on the 9th. Went 4 complete innings. Gave up 2 runs on 4 hits. He had 4 Ks. Paul says, kind of worried. What are you worried about, Paul? What's got you worried? As far as the total on this one, taking a look at our friends over at 5 Dimes and what they offer as far as lines, which would like to say thank you to 5 Dimes for their $10,000 cash out in Bitcoin this morning. Started it late last night and this morning. Had it sent to me in Coinbase. Posted a copy of the transaction on Twitter. Hopefully we'll be doing another 10K one here in a little bit. But as far as the line on the Rays and the Blue Jays game, it's over 10.5 minus $1.20. Rays are laying $1.43 plus 133 for Toronto. Robert says Toronto is winning. Relax. Fire, fire, fire. Toronto has been a dumpster fire, 3-7 in their last 10. With the Rays going 8-2 and winning 6 straight. They're also 12-8 on the year, 4 games above 500. and they're a third through their shortened 60-game season. Robert Allen says St. Louis Blues minus 135 starts in 15 minutes. Jump on it fast. It should cash tonight. If we had $1 for every time somebody said that, we'd be rich. But I hope it cashes for you and for everybody else on it. And I cannot lie, I do like it. Alex says, what's going on, Kyle? Kyle waking up to winners 5 days this week. That we have been doing. That we have been doing. Parlays, $1,000, $1,500 parlays. On the KBO and the Nippon League, cleaning up. Fukuoka SoftBank Hawks last night with their 8th inning jot for us to put us up 4-1. We were tied 1-1 for pretty much the whole game. So as far as the total on this one goes, I do lean towards the over 10.5. Okay, I do lean towards the over 10.5. As far as first five goes, you can get the total at 6 minus $1.05. You can get 5.5 at minus 135. You can get the Blue Jays over 2.5 at plus 100 even money. You can get Tampa at over and under 3.5 at plus 120. I definitely think there's some real value in the total, especially the first 5 individual team totals. Now, obviously, 3.5 on the Rays, 2.5 on the Blue Jays. Doesn't matter which public school you went to or private school, that still equals 6 when you add it up. Being able to get the total at over and under 5.5 minus 135, it's definitely attractive. Kind of like what we saw out of the Red Sox game yesterday. High scoring right out of the gate. I think this game has the making for a lot of runs, but then at the same time, there's just something that's holding me back. And sometimes you got to throw that right out the window and go with what you know. And usually the numbers don't lie. Sometimes they do. Sometimes they'll lie to you right in the face. But as far as this one goes, I do lean towards the over, but I don't have a bet on it. I don't have a bet on it yet. Aaron, I don't do hockey. I don't do any of the hockey. Marlins are reinstating their furloughed scouts. Breaking news. Dodgers covered the over in the 4th last night as well. That was an easy one. Glenn W. in the house. What's going on, sir? So as far as this one goes, I do lean towards the over, as well as the over in the first 5, over 5.5. So I do like the over 10.5 and the Toronto-Tampa first 5 over 5.5. And I like the team totals as well. I do. Maybe call me an action junkie, whatever you want. But again, remember, guys, just because I give a lean on it doesn't necessarily mean I'm going to bet it. I'm usually pretty forthcoming. If there's a lean that didn't make my personal play card or premium plays, and I'm going to bet it, like yesterday's Tampa Bay, I usually make it a free play, and I bet it and show you guys my ticket. So just because I give out a lean, it's just kind of where I'm leaning towards. It doesn't necessarily mean that, hey, guys, I'm going to fire on it. You guys should go empty your bank account and all of that good stuff on it either, okay? So just remember that one. Just remember that one. Now, the next game on the board. We're not gonna hit all of these, but we're gonna go over some of them. All right. Red Sox, Yankees, 3-0. Cole on the mound. Laying 330, minus 285 at 5 dimes. I've seen it as high as 330. What is he going to do today? Colton Brewer is the opposing pitchers for the Red Sox. Red Sox have been a dumpster fire, 3-7 in their last 10. They've lost 4 straight. James JD says Yankees all day long on this one. Now, they did get beat by the Yankees, 5-1, 5-2, and 9-7 in their prior meetings. William tuning in via text. Thank you, sir. Brian S. says Yankees team total over, which happens to be 5.5. Definitely looks nice. Definitely looks nice. Total on this one is over 9 at plus 100 even money. You can get over 8.5 at minus 125. The thing with Garrett Cole, yeah, he's going for his 20th straight win as a Yankee. He's had 4 outings because of his opening day start where he went 5 complete innings, gave up 1 hit and 1 run. He had 5 Ks and a walk. His second outing against the Orioles on the 29th of July, he went 6 2/3. He gave up 3 runs on 4 hits. He had 7 Ks and 2 walks. Then he pitched 6 complete innings against the Phillies, where he gave up 1 run on 5 hits. He had 4 strikeouts and a walk. And then on the 8th against Tampa Bay, he pitched 4 2/3. He did get beat up a little bit. They roughed him up a little. He gave up 6 hits, gave up 3 runs, 1 home run, but he had 10 strikeouts. It was either a hit or a strikeout, a hit or a strikeout. 4 2/3 innings, guys. I mean, you're only at 14 outs. 10 of those were strikeouts. Not too shabby. I expect good things out of him today. Now, is it possible that he gets beat up a little bit today? Obviously, the Red Sox are capable to put up some runs. That total over and under 8.5 seems a little light to me, if you ask me. I am leaning towards a small bet on it. I don't know just yet, though. I want to research it a little bit more. But as far as the Red Sox and the Yankees, I do lean towards the over. 8.5 minus 125. If I was going to do anything on the Yankees, it would be on the run line. So I do lean towards the Yankees on the run line. They're minus $1.50, though. Minus 1.5 is minus 150. Remember, juice only matters if you lose. Juice only matters if you lose. So we're going to bounce around a couple of games because unfortunately I can't stay live for long. But we do have one problem, folks. We do have one problem. The free play board. It's empty. It's empty. So I don't ever like it to be empty. I like to give back to you guys. Remember, system plays, buy a week, get a week free. That's for today only, guys. And it's not even going to probably be emailed out just because it's for you guys on the live show. Buy a week, get a week free. But what I would like to do, I'd like to start and get you guys on something. Now, I'm going to get you guys on a prop. Then I'm going to get you guys on an official free play as well. So bear with me. I'm just double checking everything real quick to make sure. All right. We are good to go. But what I want to do is I'm going to bet it live with you guys. Okay? I just got to figure out how to mirror my screen real quick so you guys can actually see it. Don't forget, game of the week. If you want on board my big game of the week, you have until 8 p.m. Eastern time to get on board. It's $100 guaranteed to win, or I give you my next game of the week on the house for free, guys. All right? There's nobody else out there doing that stuff, let alone betting it. You get instant access to it. Links right there in the comment section. So, give me 1 second here as I try and mirror the screen. We've done this before. I just got to figure out which one it was. There we go. Make this window bigger. Put this there. All right. Just bear with me, guys. I promise it'll be worth your while because nobody does this. First of all, nobody's actually betting their own games with the exception of probably us. And if they do, they generally don't show you shit anyways. So, bear with me real quick while I get everything up and running, and we're going to have some fun. All right? So, what I'm going to do, I'm going to mirror the screen. You guys are going to see my screen. I'm going to log into 5 Dimes. Yes, you'll see my account balance. All right? Yes, it's real. You'll be able to see that. It's 15 and change, just under 16K, and I've got a couple things in there pending already. But we're going to go in there, we're going to go live, and we're going to bet a game that's going to be your free play. When we're all done, I'll come back, and I'll put it up on that board right up there. All right? So that is the plan on what we're going to do. Patrick DeFort says, got to go Tigers, right? That plus 175 line I'm looking at looks too good, or am I missing something? Could be the pitching matchup. Could be some player personnel. We might dive into that one here in a little bit. So let's go bet a free play. Let's go bet it live. And let's have some fun. All right? Let's have some fun. So, give me a second. Let's mirror this damn screen. And we're off. Now, I don't know what happens to the audio when I mirror the screen or anything like that, so bear with me. You guys will be able to see what I'm doing, though. All right? Logging into 5 Dimes. You know, one of the things that I love about 5 Dimes, and if you guys don't know, is up here, Sports Betting Prime, Ultra, Live Betting Extra, Sports Betting Plus. Those are all different books that you have an opportunity to bet at within 5 Dimes. So you have an opportunity to shop around and find different lines, and sometimes they're better than what they offer on here. So we're going to go down to baseball. We're going to click on the prop section. We're going to scroll all the way down here. You got baseball props. We're going to scroll down to the second section. And we're going to find this game right down here. Pittsburgh, Cincinnati, all right? Score in the first inning, yes, is plus 100. No score is minus 120. Guys, before I went live, it was minus 130. So people have been betting it the opposite direction, all right? I absolutely love that. I get to lay less juice now to try and win some more money. Tom, you're killing me. Sending me a text message. Says, Shrimp and Kyle, love it, man. Hope you're enjoying your barbecue. So I'm going to bet to win $1,000 on this one. I'm going to put $1,000 in the no score in the first inning. We're betting that between Sonny Gray and old Chad Kuehl that there's going to be no run in the first, all right? There's going to be no run in the first. The only way we get hurt is if one of these pitchers probably gives up a long ball. I think the probability of that today should be low. Fingers crossed that it works out for us because nobody likes losing $1,200. So as you can see here, $1,200 to win $1,000. We're going to click continue and make it official. And as you can see, my balance drops $1,200 to $14,586. So that's how you do it, folks. That's how you make some money and showed everybody in the world that you're not only real, but you actually bet what I give out. All right? I actually bet what I give you guys. So I'm going to go over to this little board over here. And I don't know why this camera keeps turning off on us. We got to figure that sucker out. But we're going to put that one up here. Don't worry. I've got more free plays for you guys. I've got more free plays for you. So whoa, this thing's going haywire today, huh? No rubbing. Yeah, no rubbing right there. Might get ourselves in trouble here. No run. Minus 120. So there's your first official free play. All right. There's your first official free play. Let me get this other camera back up and running, and then I'll be able to zoom in, and you guys will be able to actually see the board without having to squint your eyes. So there you go. All right, there you go. There you have it, folks. That's how you bet. That's how you show everybody in the world that you're real. And that you got a nutsack. Because we just put $1,200 on a one-inning prop. So, let me go over the comment section. I know I missed a few. Brian S. says dinner on Kyle if he wins. I'm feeling steak and lobster. Paul says I'm all ears, Big K. Just remember, guys, just because I put $1,000 on it, just because I put $1,000 on it, doesn't necessarily mean that you guys should. Okay? Always bet within your means. Always bet according. Your bankroll may not be the same as mine. All right? And to be honest, your bankroll's probably not the same as mine. So always bet according to your bankroll, not what you see somebody online bet. Okay? Not what you see somebody online bet. I never want anybody to get hurt, following, any of the plays that we put out. Betting responsibly, and we're gonna do a talk about this. Not tomorrow, maybe we'll do it Sunday or Monday, but we're gonna have a segment on bankroll management and being responsible in your betting and your plays, and how to best be successful. Because I get quite people asking me all the time, how do you bet this for a living? How do you do this for a living? How do you make it in this industry? And consistency is one of the big keys. Patrick, it's not a problem. Not a problem. It doesn't matter if you're betting $5 or hell, $1, or you're betting 100,000, or maybe you're betting somewhere along the lines of me. That's fantastic. It's all stepping stones to get you guys to the next level. Some of you guys are here just to have fun and make money. Some of you guys are here for a second source of income. Some of you just want to have fun. And there's no wrong reason to be here, that's for sure. To learn, to have fun, to enhance your knowledge, to enhance your bankroll. to make some extra money. There's no wrong reason, and there's no wrong way to bet it. There's no, I mean, fade or follow. And as I always say, at your own risk, because I'm going to lose plays and I'm going to win some. At the end of the day, let's just hope we win a hell of a lot more than we lose. Long term, we do. Robert Allen, do you ever have Chase on the show anymore? It's been a while. I don't think he was doing anything over the whole COVID and no sports in America. I'm not sure what he was doing as far as filming or work or anything like that, but I know we remained active and all of that. Michael, what do I think about betting units? I don't do units. I don't have a 7 unit, a 3 unit, a 2-star, a 200 star, the 200 star lock of the day, the 5-star banger. I don't have that. I don't have that. Do I like parlays? Justin, I love parlays. Just not seriously, though. I love parlays. I do some big parlays. Hell, I've shown some big $1,500, $2,500 parlays just in the last 4 or 5 days. Most of them have won, but a couple of them have lost. A couple of them we hedged on. I love a good parlay. But I tell you this, bet them with caution. It should be fun money, not serious. If you're trying to build your bankroll, parlays are not the answer. Teasers are not the answer. If you're looking to build your bankroll consistently, less is more. Straight bets are where it's at. And in my opinion, and take it for what it's worth, but a unit system sucks. That's my opinion. Now just remember, opinions are like assholes. Everybody has one. I do. So, as Tom just said, parlays are for fun, kids. I agree. I 100% agree. So, now that we got one free play on the board, I feel a little bit better about myself. We can continue on with the day because we got a free play up there. Now, I do apologize. We haven't put out a free play video over the course of the last couple days. We've only been doing the one live show a day. We were trying to do a test. All right? Did it fail or pass? There was no failing or passing. We just wanted to run a test just to see what would happen if we did not put out a daily video. We put out just a live show once a day. What would happen? So, the daily free play videos will be going out. Michael Snyder says, Kyle, you're the only one that shows their bets 100-100. Thank you, sir. I appreciate that. I appreciate that you guys notice that as well. And I try preaching that. I mean, there's not, I don't know of anybody that shows consistently that shows their bets, let alone will actually mirror the screen, go on and bet it live. Just in case, how often do these free picks hit? I don't know, ask the chat. So, yeah, you can score great on a parlay. Risk less, win more, but I promise you in the long run, you win a hell of a lot less. There's a reason why they're there. There's a reason why they're there. There's a reason why there's slot machines in the casino. But you will hit them eventually. Every dog's got to have his day. All right, so moving along into the rest of the game category. Don't forget, guys, UFC just $15 for the entire UFC card. $15 for the entire UFC card tomorrow. Mr. Brackens, what is going on, sir? Mr. May, Robert May, thank you. I see you just jumped on board FC's UFC. That should be posted within about 50 minutes. Jacob, what's going on, sir? Yeah, Tom Chatwood scratched for the Cubs. Chatwood scratched for the Cubs. I actually liked the Cubs today before that came out. But there was something about it I just didn't like. There's something, and the Cubs have made us some good money as of late. My personal play, I've given them the last 2 days in a row. They've put some good money in my pocket. But something just wasn't sitting right with this lineup today. Raymond, anything on the NBA? No, sir, not today. Won't touch the NBA today. Chido says, all I bet is UFC and most of Kyle's free plays, and I'm doing very well. Thank you, Chido. Appreciate you tuning in. Tom, actually, I think unless you were taking the heavy favorite, it worked out for the dogs. That's for sure. That's for sure. Now, I've seen it somewhere else, but I just looked. I didn't see anywhere where Chatwood was scratched. I saw it pop up on my phone, but I haven't seen it. Okay, there it is. It just came back up. It just came back up. But I haven't seen his replacement for today. It definitely goes both ways as far as the action, no action. To me, it doesn't really matter. Sometimes it's going to hurt us, sometimes it's going to help us. Sometimes it's not going to matter either direction. So, as far as me personally, I wasn't opposed to it. I wasn't opposed to it one bit. NHL, yes, the St. Louis Blues game starts in 13 minutes. Tom, here's the big question. Tom just asked, here's an off question. How long does corn on the cob take on the grill wrapped in foil at 400 degrees? Depends. Did you put water inside and are the husks on? Because the way I do it is I wrap them in foil. Usually I take the husks off. Wrap them in foil. I add water at the very bottom of the foil to create steam. I usually add the Traeger vegetable seasoning, which is absolutely insane. And then from there, I put them on the grill. However, I usually keep them a little lower than 400. I usually keep it at the 350 mark. Less chance that the bottom will burn. But I usually keep it not on a direct flame. I'll turn one of the burners off. And we lost the camera again. What a pain in the butt. And then I'll keep the corn on there myself personally for about an hour. But I keep water in there and I keep it at a lower heat. Or I put it on the smoker at around 350 to 375. On water with butter, salt, no husks. With corn, I see a lot of people, some say 10, some say 20. I don't put it directly on the open flame. Mine's wrapped and off to the side. I might usually turn that burner off so it's getting heat from the other side. But I keep it on there about 40 minutes. But I will also move it and flush the water around. That way the bottom of the corn is not burning. And if you got a good seal on the foil, I'll rotate it as well just a little bit. But if it's on the smoker, I don't have to rotate it. So, just depends on, but 400, you're probably in the lines of the 15 to 20 minutes, I would imagine. Probably in lines of 15 to 20 minutes at the higher temperature. But I usually cook mine. I try and cook at the lowest temp possible. But then again, I use my Traeger so much. See, look at this. This is the difference between our show and other shows. Other shows are going to give you, the same sports picks 3 different times on both sides of the game from 2 different people. You get the Royals 3 times, you get the Twins 3 times from 2 different people throughout the day. Not here. This is the barbershop of sports betting, where we talk about more than just the actual sports betting itself. Justin, is this in your home office? Nope, it's not in our home office. We don't work out of our house. We actually have 2 offices, one on Eastern Avenue in Vegas, and one on the corner of Bell and Reams in Surprise, Arizona. Mauricio, going to start your barbecue. I've got some tri-tip to smoke this weekend, but I'm headed back up to look at ranches tomorrow, so I think I'm going to do it Sunday. Justin, I know I think you're new to our channel. The one thing that we don't do is we don't allow promotion of other sports services here. I'm sure you can go ask that on Twitter and you'll get 100 different answers. But I do believe you're new, so no big deal. But yeah, sorry, not my home office. And yeah, that's a real TV. It's not a green screen. Mr. Watson, thank you, sir. Says, guys have been buying sports picks for over 20 years. Kyle is the best. Thank you, Mr. Watson. I do appreciate that. And you know, one thing that shows that is the repeat business. You've been with us for years. Since we started doing the live shows, you were one of the first that joined us. Tom Weiner, Mr. Butler, Patrick King. The smoke from California was crazy at Rio Seco. Believe it or not, that Lake Hughes fire is right where my hometown was. Not far. Not far. Justin, where am I located? United States. Yes, I do know who he is. Darren Natero, I do know who he is. But anyways, enough about who I know, because I know just about everybody in the industry. Justin, you're all good though. Let's get back to the games, because I don't have much more time to go live. I wish I could. This week's been an absolutely crazy week. We've been live for an hour and a half shooting the shit, and you guys know me. There's nobody that... You're all good, Justin. There's nobody that loves shooting the shit more than me. To me, it's more about having fun and real life than... I mean, I could just go down the list and just read off leans without actually doing anything. But that ain't fun. Now, some people, that's what they want. And if that's what you want, you're in the wrong place. If that's what you want, you're in the wrong place, because that's not what we do here. But what we do here is we have a great time. We discuss a wide range of subjects. Fishing, hunting. Hell, I did a live show while fishing out on the lake. Thank you, Ruben. I appreciate that. Mauricio says, been here 2 or 3 years, I think. Love the barber talk. Absolutely. The barbershop talk is... sometimes we rant and rave and get off on, tangent and the wrong subjects and shit like that. But that's what makes our show unique. Blues and the Canucks going down in 6 minutes. I believe the consensus of the chat seems to think that they like St. Louis in that one. St. Louis the favorite. Down a game to the Canucks. Islanders and the Capitals a little bit later. In their last meeting, Canucks beat up the Blues 5-2. It was 2 goals in the first, 2 goals in the second, 3 in the third, all by the Canucks, breaking that 2-2 tie. What do I think about algorithms? To each his own. To each his own. I know there's some people that are successful with them. Myself personally, not a major fan of them. No, I don't use algorithms. Brian, the final score on the Montreal game, sad to say, 5-0. 5-0 in that game. First period over in the Canucks and Blues game. Over 1.5 is minus 105. Light little action there. A lot of scoring in the first one. With the bulk of it coming in that third period. Give me 1 second, folks. Alrighty, there we go. Whoop, whoop, whoop. Don't know. Hitting the button and shit going crazy on this MacBook. Alrighty, so the rest of baseball, because I don't have much time, I just want to roll through. There's a lot of games on the board. Oakland, San Francisco. Let's talk about this one. Padres and the D-backs. Padres and the D-backs. You got Kelly on the mound for the Diamondbacks. Merrill Kelly, guys. They're 8-11. They're 5-5 in their last 10 games. They're coming off their 13-7 victory over the Rockies, where they put up that big 8 spot in the top of the 7th. All right. Without that 8 spot, they were getting their asses kicked by the Rockies. And they definitely, in my opinion, got lucky in that game. Dinelson Lamet for the Padres, guys. He's had some good starts. His July 25th start against Arizona, he went 5 complete innings, gave up 1 run on 5 hits. In his game on the 30th against the Giants, pitched 5 complete innings, gave up 1 run on 4 hits. Against the Dodgers on the 4th of August, went 5 2/3. He gave up 2 runs on 2 hits. He had 2 strikeouts and a walk. Interesting to note, his first 2 games, he had 8 and 7 as far as the strikeouts go, with only 1 walk combined. Then in his last outing against Arizona on the 9th, this is going to be his third meeting against the Diamondbacks this year. His last meeting went 6 2/3 inning. He gave up 1 run on 6 hits, and he had 11 strikeouts. I'm expecting to see a 5 to 6 inning pitching duel in this one. Now, what happens with both of these teams, bullpens after that, is beyond me. Merrill Kelly, I expect to have a good game as well. His last outing against the Padres on the 8th, he pitched 6 complete innings. He gave up 1 run on 6 hits. He did have 6 hits. He had 4 strikeouts. He got pushed around a little by the Dodgers on the 2nd. Gave up 3 runs on 9 hits. Gave up 2 home runs in that game. He had 4 strikeouts. As far as this game goes, as far as the total, I'm off the total for the full game. Okay, I'm off the total for the full game. No opinion when it comes to that one. No opinion when it comes to that one. Now, when it comes to the first 5, that is a whole different story. First 5 on this one, guys, is over and under 5, minus 105. I do lean towards San Diego and Arizona, first 5 under 5. And actually, it's minus $1.15. Okay? Now, Generally, when I give out free plays, I like them to be full games. All right? But I think this is a play that I missed putting on my personal play card. I really do. I really do. I think I missed it. And definitely going to be betting this one. So I'm going to make this one a free play for you guys. Let's get that one on the board. Padres, Diamondbacks, first 5. Under 5. There's another free play. All right, there's another official free play, and I will be betting that myself personally. And I'm going to make some money on that one. Now, if you want to get on my personal plays, you want the full card for everything that I have, all 3 of my personal plays, feel free to jump on board. You get the 4th day free, 3 days, $99 for premiums, or my personals, you get the 4th day free today. System plays, we've got, a total of 4 system plays over the weekend, Friday, Saturday, Sunday. And hopefully they all end tonight. That means we all made a boatload of money and went 4-0. All right, buy 1 week of system plays, get a week free. My game of the week, guys, you still have an hour and a half to get on board my game of the week. Plenty of time to get on board my game of the week. And you want one monster win, it's my game of the week. One monster play that you want to step out on and hammer the book and feel tall, that's the game to do it on. It's $100, comes with my guaranteed to win, or I'll give you my next game of the week absolutely free. And it's going to be a great day. My personal plays have been hot. Been hot. I mean, just taking over the last 3 days. 6-1. Last 5 days, we're 8-3. Last 6 days, we're 10-4. We've actually swept the board 1, 2, 3 out of the last 5 days. So, the board froze. Give me 1 second, I'll fix that board for you guys. The screen froze on that one. So, make sure you guys stop missing out and let's have some fun. All right, let's have some fun. That last free play that we put up there was San Diego and Arizona under 5 runs in the first. Yes, Ruben. Correct. Nick Crew, there's actually 2. And one day I'll figure out why that damn camera keeps turning off on us. But again, everybody that tuned in, if you're new to the channel, hit that subscribe button. Tomorrow we will be live, but we go live early on the weekends. On the weekends. Yeah, Brian, thank you for signing up. I know it's on sale, $15 for the entire UFC card. It will be available in about 30 minutes to 45 minutes, I was told. All right, so it'll be available shortly. You're a tad bit early. You're a tad bit on the early side, but don't worry. It'll be posted, and it's going to be a great time, all right? It's definitely going to be a great time. Thank you to everybody that jumped on board. Not only FC's UFC, Patrick DeFord says plus 110 for me, but under 4.5. Hit it anyways. You know, you should be fine at 4.5. I just hope it doesn't land on 5. But you should be good. You should definitely be good at 4.5. And remember that other free play, Pittsburgh, Cincinnati, no run in the first. Paul says just bet the house. Always bet responsibly. You guys know me. You guys know me. Always bet responsibly. right, folks. It is time to get out of here. It's Friday. Happy Friday, everybody. I got to go pick up my bass boat from storage, which is down the street from the office, and bring it to the house. So you guys have fun. I'm going to hammer the shit out of the books tonight. I hope you guys do too. Remember my game of the week. You've got an hour and a half to get on board. An hour and a half to get on board. You want to deal with people that actually bet the games for a living? You're in the right damn place. All right, you're in the right damn place. Win, lose, or draw, guys. Best of luck to everybody. Do us a favor. Give us a big thumbs up in the video if you appreciate all the hard work. And everybody, regardless if you're fading, following, whatever the case may be, good luck to everybody. Bet responsibly, bet safe, be safe, and we'll see you guys all live tomorrow, 9 a.m. Eastern Time, 6 Pacific, bright and early in the morning. So don't miss out. All right, guys, good luck.